to not put too fine a point on it, I think we risk engaging in a kind of puny spirituality. I think that theology has implicit within it all sorts of psychologies, but they're typically not acknowledged. And that theology regularly makes claims that may or may not be empirically valid. And that many of the claims that theology makes, we might be able to put to psychological test. There's moments when I find psych science and theological claims, let's say about Christian anthropology, easily and deeply interact with one another. The relational turn in theology, the relational turn in psychology, where we recognize that we're inextricably relational beings, that relationship brings about pain and suffering, and relationship should be the means to healing and wholeness. But there's other moments where theology, I think, has made big mistakes, claims about race or gender that we know now just are not accurate when it comes to psychological science. So we really, I think, risk engaging not only in a puny spirituality, but perhaps some really messed up theology, some really unhealthy theology. By the way, I think that's a huge reason why many students come to the School of Psychology and Marriage Family Therapy at Fuller Seminary, is because they have experienced some pretty painful, disturbing, even damaging theologies that don't fit with their anthropology, what they see in the world and what they've read or what they've studied, and they're trying to figure that out. So when we even use the word integration, that's kind of what we mean. We're trying to bring the best of these things together and correct one another. And I would say, too, that theology can certainly correct and speak to psychology as well. I would want that relationship to be bidirectional for sure, because there's ways and there's values and there's implicit sort of moral philosophies in psychology that sometimes are not acknowledged. And we need our theology to help us critique and ferret out those philosophies, because they may be, in fact, in opposition to some of our theological commitments.